Hi everyone, this is Simar. I'm the co-founder of Glamour and Purpose, and today I want to do the final review of the mask challenge that I did. But before I do that, I want to show you, today is the pre-launch party here at the Sana office for the Tel Aviv mask. So I just quickly want to show you the whole setup here. This is absolutely incredible, right? So I am going to be speaking here today about the mask, and let me see if I can turn the camera around to show you guys. Ooh, okay. So every person gets to have a special mask, and they get to try the whole range of the Tel Aviv. It's beautiful. I'm so excited to be speaking here. This is gonna be so much fun. Okay, this is like one of the biggest spa parties that I have been to. They're still setting up, so there's a little bit of noise in the background, but this is gonna be super fun and I'm really excited. So it's the final day. I wanted to tell you guys what I thought about the whole mask challenge that I did. And I've got Mia here. Hi Mia. Oh, thank you. I do have makeup on today, just in case you guys are wondering. So okay, so guys, I tried the mask last week. Luckily, I think the fact that I had so much dairy the week before and my skin was looking so dull was actually a good thing, because I didn't even know I was gonna do this, but I think it turned out for the best, because I was actually able to see how the mask can work, because my skin has been quite good. When I'm eating well, it glows, right? But the only time that it starts to get dull is either when I've eaten too much dairy or gluten or sugar, because I'm intolerant to all three, or if I have some fluctuations in my hormones, which again, I think for all of you ladies out there, you know how that works, right? So in this case, I did have a bit of a hormonal fluctuation going on, and I had that dairy that I had eaten the week before, so my skin was looking quite dull. And I am so excited, like I actually got to see that you know, I used the mask. So let me just show you here. This is the Tel Aviv mask. It's really, when you put it on, you kind of look like a ghost. But I wasn't sure what to expect out of just one application, but because on the mask and on all of the different you know, advertisements and the promotional material, it says that it can change your skin with one application, and I wasn't sure if it actually does that or not. So I actually put it to the test, and the beauty is that I actually was able to see that it does work. So I used it one night, the night I actually put my before and after pictures. So for those of you who didn't see it, just go back, or I'll just put a link to my previous posts here. You can have a look. Like within one application the next day, my skin was really glowing. So my next thing was, okay, so if it's glowing the next day, how does it kind of stay for the rest of the week? Does it still glow, or does it go back to normal after some time? So I thought that was really cool. Hey Nathan, thank you. So what I noticed was that even like the next day my skin was really glowing, but even the rest of the week, like I did 2 mask applications. I didn't actually do 3, because later on I was thinking that I should at least see, like, is the effect going to actually last or not. So I did 2 applications in 4 days, and the rest of the time I didn't do any. And I found that my skin, I had a few acne that were coming up around here, they disappeared, and my skin was still glowing after 3 days of having used the mask. So 3 days later, it's still glowing, it still looks good. So here's my thing. So I think the Celavive, obviously the whole of the range, is definitely a must for me. Like, I just love it, just because you know, it's all of the stuff that it has in it, it just like is pure nutrition for the skin. But the mask is phenomenal to be, like, it's really good idea, I think, to be using the mask once a week and keep some extras. Like, I'm gonna keep some extras at all times from now on, as soon as they actually launch it on the 30th of March. I'm gonna be keeping extra for any time that I have a party. So I think that's a really great thing to have, because literally, like, after one application you do see the results. So like right after, you know, right before a party or a speaking engagement, like today I'm speaking, so right before any of those kinds of events, it's really good to have that mask. I think the mask is really good for you know, bridals as well, because if you can have your skin glowing like that right before your wedding, wow, that's incredible. So now that that's done, right, I wanted to, like I said, I was gonna do some research. Like, I was really amazed at how amazing the results were. So I wanted to do some research on why does it give you that overnight impact, like what's in it. And given that it's a Celavive range product, I knew that it's not gonna have any chemicals or any harmful chemicals like parabens, heavy metals, any of that stuff. So still, I was really curious, like, what's in it that's making my skin glow so much, you know, right after one application. So I did some research. I have a paper, I had to write it down. I'm not gonna give you like a whole lot of science to remember. I think I always, when I'm thinking about something, I like to make things simple. So I'll explain it in as simple a way as possible for you guys. So the mask is for all skin types, whether you're dry, oily, blah blah blah. All skin types can use it, which is amazing. And the thing that makes this mask really effective, and I am so excited about this. I think if I'd known about it before, I would have been more excited when I was using it, but I am so excited about this. So this whole Celavive range, like all of the gray products of Celavive, has this thing called cell signaling complex. So the cell signaling complex are certain ingredients, certain nutrients that are found in nature. These are like peptides, bioactive peptides, that actually go and they remind the cells of your skin to do what they're supposed to do. For example, when we're kids, like if you see any children, right, their skin is so beautiful and soft and supple. It's because their cells are new and they know what to do. But as we get older, the cells of our skin, the cells of our body, start to forget how to do the functions that they're supposed to do. So that's what aging is called, right? And this complex has certain nutrients that go and actually activate your cells and remind them what to do. So that's one. And in this one, the mask has the highest concentrations of the cell signaling complex, which means with one application you're going to get like a really deep sort of cell signaling boost in your skin, which means if you're using it for long term, like say once a week or once in 2 weeks, long term, this is gonna be very amazing. Who knows, you might actually look younger after 2 years. Okay, the other thing that I really liked is it actually has certain other nutrients which give your skin, like brown algae, which actually gives your skin minerals and vitamins. And we all know that minerals and vitamins are really amazing for your body. but did you know that it also is amazing for your skin? It actually protects your skin from pollution, from sunlight, from all kinds of different effects. And even the you know, different kinds of soaps and skincare that we use, all of it, if it's full of parabens and chemicals, remember guys, like, it's when you put something on your skin, it goes directly into your bloodstream. So you want to think before you're putting something on your skin, and you actually want to read the labels, which is a bit of a challenge because a lot of us don't know how to read the labels. So that's where this whole thing comes up, where it's kind of like, okay, when you start being aware of it, like, for me, I like this skincare because I don't have to even think about it. I've already done all my research on the ingredients, blah, 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 and it's all free from all of that. And it's been tested by a third party, which is great. Okay, so the minerals and vitamins help to detoxify and nourish your skin. The fireweed extract is another thing which is really incredible. So have you guys ever noticed, like, when you are stressed out, your skin just really like suffers? Like, if you were really stressed out today, tomorrow your skin is just gonna look like kind of dull, and you know, your hair kind of like stand out. I mean, mine does. And especially like if I have sat in front of the laptop for the whole day, which happens once in a while. I try not to do that every day, but it does happen once in a while. Those are the times when it's kind of like my skin really starts to show like, wow, you know, this is not great. So the fireweed extract in this skincare actually helps to minimize the effects of stress. That's awesome, because I'm gonna be using the mask anytime I've had like a super stressful day, so I can look fabulous the next day. That's just great. And then they have another ingredient. I don't really know what this is. It's called purslane, but what I do know is that it's absolutely phenomenal because it has nutrients, fatty acids, and antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which are like really incredible. I mean, they help your skin, they help to nourish your skin, they help to protect your skin from oxidative damage, which is a normal part of aging anyway, but also from the blue light from our gadgets and everything else. You guys know. So, and it helps to make your skin look plumper, which is nice. So the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to the mask is that it has the intelligence complex, the cell signaling complex that it has, helps to create your own collagen. Now, most of everyone, I think, knows that collagen is this thing in our skin that keeps it looking plump, lifted, young, all of that stuff. So if you can find something that's natural that can actually help your skin create its own collagen, that is Botox in a bottle, people, but that's natural. So definitely that's incredible. It also helps you create, it also helps your skin create its own elastin. And this thing called hyaluronic acid. Now that is a big word, but hyaluronic acid is a special thing. It's something that our skin can actually create itself, but you can also get it in skincare. So this skincare does have that ingredient, but the cell signaling complex actually helps your skin create its own as well. And what hyaluronic acid does is it has the capacity to hold 1,000 times the weight, its weight of water. So whatever its weight is, it can hold 1,000 times more in water of that, if that makes sense, the way that I'm saying it. So what that means is that it's going to keep your skin very hydrated. And think, when you're thinking hydration, like why is hydration important for your skin? Just think, what happens to grapes when they are not hydrated? They turn into raisins. Okay, that is aging. So when the same thing happens to your skin cells. when your skin cells are not properly hydrated, what happens? You got it. So definitely really impressed, really impressed by this whole thing. I'm so happy that I actually did this research and did trial this on myself rather than just going around saying, yeah, we should all buy it, oh my god, this is amazing, because now I actually know for a fact that it is actually really good, and I'm really excited. You know, it's so great. Like anytime we have some special occasions or something when my skin isn't looking good, that's the perfect time to actually just use it, you know, for that extra boost. Because let's face it, anytime your skin isn't looking good, it's really hard to, I mean, for me, I'll talk for myself, hard for me to be confident when my skin isn't looking good, and when I look in the mirror and I feel like, oh, I look like shit, you know, that's the moment, like, I don't feel confident. And before I found this skincare range, I really was dealing with that. Like hi Brian, thank you, I appreciate that. So like at one point I really did feel like my skin was so dull, and I just always felt like, wow, I wish I could do something. And I'm really glad that I found this whole skincare range, and now this mask is, I'm so happy. So thank you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my review. This is an honest review. I'm not trying to sell it. It's not even on sale right now. But I am so excited that it is coming, and guess what? I actually, the hardest person normally to convince about skincare and different products like that is my sister Deep. And she's already excited. So I think this whole like thing has really made us aware of wow, what this product actually does and how phenomenal it is. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out. Next week I'm going to have a special guest come on live with me to talk about self-love. And I am so excited about that because this is a topic that I really am passionate about, and so is she. So I will put out the details about it. So definitely keep an eye out, and see you guys next time. Bye.